This vlog is the third and final installment of the group of rantings I've labeled as kids. Now, I'm not saying I won't rant about kids anymore, I'm just saying that I promised you guys a small installment, and this is the last one of the small stints. So, the rant topic today is raising kids. My generation and prior generations, when we misbehaved, we had a nice swat to the backside, or something along those lines. Today, kids are lucky if they get a timeout. Now, what has gone wrong? What has gone wrong was there were actual cases of child abuse where they would leave marks, leave bruises, break bones when reprimanding their child, and DCFS went a little overboard on what you can and cannot do to your children. As a result, kids get timeouts at the worst. And as a factor of that, kids have no discipline. Now, there's a commercial on TV right now where there's a girl that gets a text message at the table and is dancing around, hopping along, whatever else, and all you get is the parents going, "I don't like it when you text message at the table." Really? Is that what parents do these days? Which actually it is. But if I was that girl, I would have been on my ass, taken out by one of my parents. One or the other, whoever got to me first would have taken my ass out. And needless to say, lack of cell phone privileges would have been the least of my concerns. I just got worried about a welt showing up somewhere. Now, I'm not saying beat the crap out of your kids. I'm not saying, close fist to the face. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying open palm to their backside. That, or this new thing that I've seen, or new to me, where parents, they do a little flick to the cheek or to the ear, to the nose, kind of similar to a roll-up newspaper to a dog saying no. It's more of a surprise than a painful thing, but, it sends a message and the kid won't do it again. As opposed to, "I don't like it when you go have a timeout." Go have a timeout, really. Where do you send the kid half the time when they have a timeout? To their room. So go to your room, where these spoiled kids have a TV in their room, which I know I sure as hell didn't have, their video games, their stereos, and everything else. Oh yeah, that's really punishing the kids there. Go up there and think about what you did. Okay, Mom, I'll go think about what I did. I'll be down in a couple hours. If you really want to, just kind of pansy out over the discipline, you don't want to crack them across the backside, make them do a chore. Well, you misbehave. Go outside and rake. But all the leaves are underneath the snow. Go rake anyway. I want those leaves off the ground. Do something along that line, Not this whole, go have a timeout. No. You do that, and then we don't have kids with discipline anymore. I worked for a gas station a couple years ago, and I had a kid come in about 10 and was trying to tell me what the business was. I was about ready to hop the counter and tell him what the business was, but I was afraid his mom would be like one of those big Berthas and would yell at me, and her precious child is never wrong. I hate those kind of people. And the thing that I think is really ironic over this whole situation is everybody who works at DCFS is of the generation that had spankings growing up. They turned out fine. Why can't I beat my kid? Actually, I'm going to tell you right now. Have DCFS on your speed dial, because as soon as I actually have kids, I'm spanking my kids. I'm telling you right now. Because that's how they learn. You don't learn by a timeout. Find me one kid that was raised on timeouts that's actually a good model citizen. You can't. Everybody who's actually a good model citizen had some sort of reprimand, some sort of physical reprimand. And that's what we need today. That's why these kids are so screwed up and why they think they're in control, because they are. The parents let them be. So let's crack down on the kids. And actually, as a side note, I say we only let certain people breed anyway. We got the whole overpopulation thing, and only certain people should breed. Well, gee, who are you, and what should we do? Who am I? Well, I'm the one who's running the vlog, so I get to say whatever the hell I want to. And I say we actually choose only that the smart people should procreate. Because I've noticed that smart people, when with other smart people, are okay. But when smart people deal with dumb people, or they deal with dumb people on a regular basis, they get their judgment a little impaired. But when it's smart people with smart people, judgment's pretty sound. So I say we set the IQ factor at about 115. I'll be nice, set the IQ factor at 110. Have kids take an IQ test right before they take sex ed. And everybody who's 110 and above gets to have kids. Everybody who's 110 and below, they can still have sex, but they get their tube side or they get snipped. Sounds good to me. And then after a while, we only have smart people raising smart kids, and they'll actually know how to treat their kids right. So that's my views, and I'm sure I upset a few people, and as I've said in the past, I really don't care. So tune in next week for my next topic, if you so dare.